Breaking news! I am not dead, surprisingly. Hi, hello. I didn't mean to go like a month, almost two, without an upload. Because this series was supposed to be, just do voiceovers. But signing up for community college is a pain in the butt. But I started it and we're fine. Everything's good. So my schedule is kind of evening out. I have math class 4 days a week. It's delicious. I love having math class 4 days a week. Yum yum. It's horrible. I hate it. I'm kidding. It's not that bad. I haven't done it for so long that it was stressing me out quite a bit. And now that I'm kind of like in it, I'm like, oh right, school. This old thing. So that's interesting. But this video was recorded a while ago. I don't know why I didn't post it, and then it just kind of became like I'll just record it again and I'll fix it, whatever, and then I never did. That's awkward. So, anyway, hope you enjoy the video. We are building technically just the bathrooms and like the changing rooms today. There will be a download below. You can download that if you want to, and I will see you in the next part, which will be an actual like live, up-to-date part. So, anyway, see you then.
Welcome to another day of viewing on public access television. We hope you enjoy today's programming.
Well, hey, welcome back to Aloha Isle. We are building our facilities today, which is just a fancy word for bathroom, slash like changing room. I'm not going into like too much detail, like, making like actual like, stalls and little like curtainy changing rooms. It's Planet Coaster. So I'm just using like those big old boxes. So, but yeah, also this is available to download if you want it on my workshop page. So yeah, I will put the link down below. I'm trying to like separate some pieces from this park to put them on my workshop because I don't really upload it on my workshop, which I really, really should. I just don't really save things as blueprints very often because I kind of just build them for that particular park. It's weird, I don't know. But I definitely want to use some more like workshop assets for like this park and for my like big main park. And people do some really crazy like realistic signs and realistic like backstage work. So I should definitely like take a look around and try to figure out what I should, use from that. But I'm trying to challenge myself in making a realistic park. And it started off being a little tiny sci-fi park, and then it became like, I was like, what if I build like a little castle? And then what if I do that? And what if I do this? And I'm like, okay. So now it's become like a Nara Dreamland ripoff, which is already like a ripoff of Disneyland. And it was supposed to be just like a small family park that was like a little bit themed, but built in like the 70s or 80s. And it very quickly just became different lands, a lot of theming. Like, okay, for example, I was trying to build like a little kids area, right? Like just like little kiddie rides and whatever. And then my brain went to, well, if this family, or if this park is now run by like a corporation or whatever, and they've like put in some money, then I'm like, well, what if they are just into theming for some reason? And so I made the little kids area into like a little like Toy Story Land-ish area. It looks really neat, but I'm kind of like, it's really themed for what it is. And I'm like, I don't know if a park like this would have I'm trying to like maybe tone down the theming. I'm trying to make it look a little bit more janky, I think is what I need to do. But like, if you, I'm not trying, oh god, I'm not trying to say like Toy Story Land looks cheap, but it looks kind of cheap. And I'm like, that might be kind of easy for like a Canopy Lake park to do. Because like, what is it really? It's just like massive lights for Christmas and like some big plastic toys that you can make out of like plywood if you wanted, and just like stack them up like big wooden blocks. Like that doesn't seem very far-fetched for like a mid-budget. Is that mid-budget? Is that even like a thing? For like, you know, like a local park to do. Like, I can see them doing that. I should probably talk about what I'm doing in my park right now. That might be helpful. What a novel idea. Okay, listen. I love how I spent 4 minutes talking about a park that I'm not even showing you guys yet. I will show you guys that at some point, but that is... Wow, my voiceovers are a little unhinged sometimes. Okay, I'm focusing back on the actual park and the thing that we're working on. Okay, yep. Jeez, wow. Okay, anyway. I am making a little bamboo fence because this is going to be like a little veranda porch thing. The people can't walk on it, it's just kind of there for like decoration, but it still looks pretty nice. I want to make like a restaurant with like the same kind of bamboo railing thing happening. I just think it looks kind of cool, and that like maybe overlooking like the volcano or like the big, what is it, like the wave pool. That's what it's called. It's a wave pool. I'm not in my water park jargon phase right now, but I was looking at Volcano Bay on Google Earth, and I realized that their locker rooms, like, I don't know how recognizable they are from the ground, but like from Google Maps, like, or Google Earth, like, you know where they are exactly because they're all shaped the same. And I mean, that makes perfect sense. You don't want to, you know, make them all different. That might be kind of confusing, but they are all kind of shaped like the top of like a Y, and like in the middle there's like a big boat-ish roof looking thing. So I tried to maybe take that, and I was like, all right, well, this park isn't very big, but I'm like, how can I make this recognizable from like across the park if I make it really tall? So I add a lot of roof onto this. It's like mostly roof. I add that, and I add like all these little tiny like gable thingies poking out. Like, look at them. And then I even add these, which is really fun because I can scale them and turn them and all kinds of stuff. And like, that's a big ass roof, but I kind of love it. So I haven't really worked on this park since April, but I loaded it up the other day, and I added some backstage. Yeah, this park is no longer a 50 by 50. It's like a 70 by 60. I expanded it. I'm sorry. It was too tempting, and I kind of messed up making the wave pool and made it kind of too big on one side, and so I kind of just expanded it a little tiny bit. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
But that does give me a lot more space to make more slide complexes and make more pools. Because right now this only has the one main wave pool, which that's not very good for a water park. I did build like a lazy river, and oh, well, there is actually a pool underneath in the caverns. I didn't get to that on my tour because I was kind of like, I don't want spoilers, but I'm kind of sitting here like, the more I talk about it, the more I'm kind of like, you guys should probably have spoilers, because it's weird. It's a very strange park, the thing I built, because I was trying to keep it within the border. So like a mad person, I was like, well, what if we have a pool underground in a cave, and above ground we have like slides and things. Yeah, I mean, that sounded like a really good idea in my head, and then I started to build it, and then I was like, oh, right, now I know why people don't deal with terrain or pools in terrain, because it's a bit of a mess. And I did add a lazy river on like the same level as the pool, and like the entire back half of the park is confusing because the volcano. So okay, Volcano Bay in real life, the back of the volcano is kind of like open. And I didn't understand for a while. I was like, why did they keep it open? Like, why didn't they just close it? It's for ventilation. I'm just an idiot. It's just like, it's a water park. Of course, it'll get like gross in there and really hot probably. But I'm just like, it never really made sense in my brain as to why like the back of the volcano was like open. So I'm trying to figure out a way to kind of close the back of the volcano, but also have the water slides coming out of it, but also keep it really themed, like how I picturing it in my brain. But I'm like, that's just, it's difficult. And I'm like, I might be reworking the entire back of the park because I don't even know anymore. It's a bit of a mess back there. Anyway, placing down some benches, doing some landscaping, and that's pretty much it. And you can download this on my workshop, which I think I've said like 3 times. Anyway, I'll link it down below. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video where we are working on a little inflatable shop, which is really cute. It's like one of my favorite builds like I've done in this game, I think. So anyway, I'll see you then.